Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday to you. I am thrilled that you've joined me for an end of the work week edition, a Friday, 5 minutes with Phil. And it means the world to us that you have joined us here today. I am glad that you're here. I want to end our little series that we've done this week from Galatians chapter 6. And all these verses are important, right? Okay, we don't want to discount or diminish any of them, but I tell you what, these next two verses I think are really, really, really important for many of us here today. And I want to direct your attention to Galatians chapter 6, verses 9 and 10. Galatians chapter 6, verses 9 and 10. Check out the screen and read this with me. It says, "Let us not become weary in doing good. For at the proper time, we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Therefore, as we have opportunity, let us do good to all people, especially to those who belong to the family of believers." Okay, there's just two verses there, but for me, there's a lot in them. Okay, first of all, I want to talk to the people that you might be a little bit weary today. And it's not because you're doing bad things. It's not because you're doing the wrong thing. You're actually doing the right thing, but you're a little tired. You're a little worn out. And the Bible tells us, hey, don't get weary, all right? Don't get worn out doing the things of God or for God. Why? Because at the proper time, we will reap a harvest. But here's the key: if we don't give up. And I want to speak to the person or the people who might be tempted to give up. That you just want to throw your hands in the air because you're just so tired. And the stresses of life and the stresses of your responsibilities, they just take their toll on you. And this is a moment where I just want to remind you that your strength comes from the Lord. Your strength comes from the Lord. Don't give up. You're going to see results. You're going to see results. We have that promise here. You're going to see results if you don't give up. Don't quit. A lot of times I got to remind myself of that myself sometimes when the pressures of ministry and life and all that come. I can't give up. There's still something that God wants to do through me and in me. And then we're given this instruction in the last verse that we read that kind of help us with that. And it says, as we have the opportunity, let us do good to all people, especially those who belong to the family of believers. So here's the key. How do I not give up? Okay. It's very tempting to give up if you are just kind of docile, you're just kind of sitting still and not really doing much. And Paul says, look, if you're already doing something, don't give up. In fact, here's what you should do. He said, as much as you have an opportunity to do so, do good for all people. Do good. Look for an occasion to do something good for somebody. Do you know what that is? That's not, I know that sounds like that could be energy consuming. It's actually energy giving. It's life giving. It's life giving to do that. And especially when we do it for those who belong to the family of believers. In other words, when we do good to our brothers and our sisters in Jesus Christ, that gives us life. That gives us something special. That helps us to go on and to not give up. And look, I'm not telling you to go build someone a house, okay? But is there something small? An encouraging word? Maybe a meal? Maybe just a phone call? Maybe something a little more than that. Who knows? But as long as you have opportunity, try to do good to all people, And I want to challenge you that this weekend. Look for an opportunity to do good for somebody. And especially if it's someone who is a believer in Jesus Christ like you are. God, I believe, will give you a great amount of life for that. Okay? I pray you have a great weekend. We love you. Thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.